you're already aware of?
Well, my
Mm-hmm.
feet turn in.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. And how long have you been like that? Forever?
forever.
Since your childhood?
Mhm.
Okay, great. So we're not going to solve this, right? We're not going to solve it, because she's been like that since she was little. But we can play around with maybe helping her figure out what kinds of things she could maybe work with to see if it helps. Right? All right. So I'll have you just walk. Just keep walking until I tell you to stop. Yeah. All right, super. So you can rest. So there's a few things that I can see. One, she's slow to pick up that fifth metatarsal.
Can she keep walking while you talk?
I kind of don't want to wear her out.
Okay.
So I'll be her, right? So she's here, and she kind of keeps that outside edge on the ground a little longer, right? And I think that the first thing that we can do is give her some options for where else she could potentially put the force besides where she's having to put the force all the time, right? So if you don't mind, I'll have you just do this motion, and actually, let's give her a chair. I want you to just sit, so you don't even have to bother with all this like balance business while you're doing this, right? Just have a seat there. And then just do this motion and just see what that's like. Is it comfortable? Does it feel a bit sort of mechanical?
It's okay.
Not great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
It's not
fine.
my favorite.
Not your favorite, that's right. You see that? Okay, right? Right. This is a basic Homo sapiens sapiens motion, not her favorite. Right, I'm not a fan of that. So I'm going to have you do just this position, and then we're going to leave you there till you breathe. Again, this is a lot of work for this person. Right? It's not easy for this person to do this thing. But there you go. Lovely. Thank you very much. So just rest, because that was a nice little shift. I'll call that good. They can't see it, but I saw it. All right, good job. All right, lovely. So that little shift is now yours to keep, okay? So think about that little shift as you go back and forth, and go slow enough that you get to actually use that little shift as you're doing this, because it's supposed to help you. There you go. Slow it down and don't go big. Keep it small and keep it slow so you get to use that little thing. Yeah, lovely, lovely. And you're right on it, so you can let yourself breathe now. You don't have to control it any more than that, because it's right on the money. Beautiful. Very nice, right? So you see, they're like, oh yeah, thank you. That's actually helpful. Good. Very nice. Okay, rest. Beautiful job. Thank you. Right? Yeah, so this is the nice thing about this work. It's like no one else can see, right? But I know what's happening. Okay, so now when you're ready, you can stand. And you just walk and check it out for yourself. Don't worry about us. You just see what that's like for you. What do you reckon?
I feel like I'm walking a little bit more in the middle
Right.
as opposed to here.
Right. And that happens to be the liver line, which is what you just cleaned up. So now it's yours, because you cleaned it up. Right. And because she cleaned it up, she can now unload her fifth metatarsal, because the load that was going into her fifth metatarsal, in part, belongs in the liver line. And now we helped her find a way to put the load into the liver line. So as soon as she figured out that she could do it, and that she didn't have to do it in some weird artificial way that didn't feel like herself, she was like, there was this moment where she went like, oh, this could be all right. This could be handy. And that's when I had you stop. Like, yep, as soon as you got that, like, yeah, this could be handy. I could use this. Like, okay, good.
Yeah, it was almost like I felt like something inside. I mean, it was like almost like it opened or something. There's like this opening, like, oh, there's something. I don't know. It's
Liver.
hard to explain. Yeah, it just was like, oh, you're there, but it's not. But it wasn't like a heavy thing. It was just an awareness, I guess.
Yeah,
Of the body.
the process wasn't heavy.
No,
Yeah.
it was just very light. It was like almost like a little aha in my body,
Yeah.
and then it just was like there.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So restrictions around the internal organs don't necessarily have to be very physically intense in order to be definitive, right? Because the organs are so important, just the concern that moving it too much will be problematic is enough to guide you to making lots of energy go towards not letting that thing move. It's important. It's not sure it wants to move, so we're going to keep that sucker still. So it doesn't take a lot of physical change to release it, right? It doesn't take a lot of physical change to release it, but when you want to contain it, because you feel it's necessary to contain it, it's so important, you're going to put a lot of energy into containing it, right? So in her case, I think that she probably allows that liver to move more in other circumstances. You know, in her sleep she may, in water you may, swimming. During digestion she may allow that liver to move a great deal more. But in walking, it wasn't something that she'd ever figured out was like safe to do. Right? And so in sitting here and having her figure out how to let the weight of the liver translate across her frame from one side to the other while still vertical in gravity, but without having to manage her balance because she was on a chair, it just gave her the opportunity to figure out, like, oh, this is doable. Don't go too far, I said. You know, she was like, she started to go further. I'm like, no, just keep it, just move on just a little bit. And then she was like, oh, yeah, this could be all right. And I'm like, yeah, great. You know, so you walk. And so what changed in her gait was from this to, right? The side to side, which is exactly what she changed in her liver. Yeah? Beautiful. Thank you, you guys. You did beautifully.
That was great.
Really held up. It's a lot. You give yourselves a nice pat on the back. Yeah. And you got 2 more days.